Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. So today we're gonna be storing some food, some vegetables and fruits. So I'm just gonna be sharing with you how to actually store these fresh vegetables and so that they can have a long life to eat in the fridge or also in the shelf and things like that. So I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys. Yesterday I went to Kiambu fruit and vegetable market. So I bought most of the things that we actually need and that we eat on a daily basis. So I'm just gonna be sharing with you how I actually store this food so that they can actually last long and also make it easy. I've got kids and also to make it easy for my kids to access the food without me having to stand up and cutting the carrots or cutting the cucumbers or anything like that. So I will just show you how we actually do it in this household. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also like this video and also share it to also some to your friends and your family members. So okay guys, so for starters I'm gonna be showing you how I actually keep this cabbage fresh for a long time. So we have two cabbages, so we had to cut it into four quarters. So I have eight of these cabbages. So why you cut it like this, not into half, is like we don't like cabbage that much. So this one is okay for one meal when we are making our stews. And this one is also okay for making our salad, like coleslaw salad. So I'm gonna be using a cling wrap for this, okay guys? So now I take my cling wrap and then I'll do this. All of the cabbages. That is how we are gonna I'm gonna wrap them with this cling wrap, okay? Okay, all right. So that's how I actually do it. So make sure that it's neatly and tightly wrapped everywhere, just like this. Okay, so this is what I do to all the cabbage, these pieces of cabbage. Okay, and then next, usually these are carrots that we actually did cut. I'll show you how I'm gonna store these ones. And then this is also our peas that we did cut. And then this is also the peas, also green peas that are also bought in Kiambu. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how I actually store these ones. So usually when we go to Kiambu, not Kiambu, when we go to neighbors, we usually buy already cut vegetables. So they give us, we buy them in this thing, okay? So usually they mix these peas and carrots and also this one. So I'm gonna be showing you how we just like to do it so that because it's expensive when you buy already paid vegetables or fruits. So this is how I actually like to do it using the same things that I use that I bought from same package from neighbors or any fruit and vegetable store. Okay, so let's do this, girls. So this is very easy, especially when you want to cook. You don't need to cut them anymore. So these ones I bought them also in Kiambu yesterday. So I'm just showing you like how we repackage these ones to make sure that we have our own already paid, not buying the one from the store. And also this is a reusable as you can see container. So I'm reusing this one. So after this, I go ahead and I cover with my clean wrap. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wee. 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 To be honest, I'm not an expert in cutting this thing. It gives me stress all the time. But I just want to show you how I repackage this for our house and for keeping them fresh for a long time. Okay. Make sure that it is closed tightly, tightly, tightly. Just like this. Okay? And then you put this in your fridge. Good. So for our carrots, this is what I'm gonna be using, guys. Actually, there are different ways and many ways to store your carrots, your carrots so that they stay fresh. Because carrots, I noticed they easily go bad, even if they're in the fridge. So just gonna do this. We washed these carrots actually yesterday. So this is how you store your carrots. You know what, if you don't know a lot of things, these things really go bad fast and then you end up throwing food away, which is not a good thing. Okay, so this is our carrots. So this is how we're gonna store them. Then go ahead and close. Okay guys, so this is how we store the carrots. Easy. So also I saw this message of storing carrots. So some we have to cut them and then we're left with these ones that we didn't cut. So I saw this actually on Susie's Homestead. So I just want to try to see if it actually works. Then if it works, we are actually good to go. So let's say you put your container in your carrots in your container and then you add water. So it also came into my mind like back home, those people who sell vegetables and also carrots, they always put them in water. So I think that is the reason why they stay long, like when they are selling their fruits and vegetables, they always put them in water, especially kale, carrots, some of the vegetables that they put in water. Now I understand it makes those vegetables stay longer. So this is that, yeah, I hope it's gonna also work for us. I hope so. But now it really came into my mind like, okay, so that's why those ladies were used to buy vegetables, they put their carrots in water and their vegetables in water. So yeah, that's it. Okay, then next I'm gonna be storing some pineapple. This is also pineapple that we got from the market. So it's very easy. You just cut it into small pieces if you want, or this chunk pieces if you want. Okay. So you can also store them in the refrigerator, deep freeze, and then you can make some juices if you like. But for now, I don't have a blender, so this is why I store this. So this makes it easy for my kids to just, take one and they're good to go. If I had maybe 3 containers, it was going to be easy to put in different containers, not to put all in just one container. But this is still a new house, so I don't have many containers yet. Then after this, I go ahead and close my tin. My lunch box, okay? You see? Okay, next we're gonna be storing our watermelon. So watermelons are actually very cheap here in Kenya. So we like to buy at least one big watermelon, or when you know it's the time of the month, you just buy a quarter or half. So yesterday I went to Kiambu and then I bought a big one. So I'll just show you how I store this in the fridge. Okay, so this will make it easy for my kids to actually pick or just take, slice, and they are just good to go. So it's actually easy for my kids to just take and they eat. And the good thing is when they're selling these pineapples, they can give you one to taste if you want, a slice, and then you can taste, and then you're good to go. You know how it tastes and all. So this is how I just like to do it. And then you take your lid and you close. You store away in your fridge. Okay. So this is actually, so I've got two remaining ones, so I'll show you how I put these ones. I store them in the, so that I can store them in the fridge because I don't have enough containers. So I go ahead and just put the cling wrap over like this. This way it stays also clean because our fridge, a lot of things go in the fridge, guys, to be honest, so it's not 100% clean. So that's why I always advise that you lunch boxes that are tightly closed and all. Oh my god. So yeah, after that, this is how I store this watermelon, just like this. Okay. And then next I had some I also bought these what do you call this? Avocados yesterday. Let me show you how I like to store them. For avocados, it's like simple, guys. You just put them maybe in a basket and then you put it aside. So let's put them these ones aside. And then these are actually the oranges and the tangerines that I actually also bought. So I will show you how I actually store these ones too. So you take your organizing container, okay? For oranges, you don't need much, and I'm gonna store them in the fridge actually, and they are so good when they are chilled. They taste nice. So we've got oranges and tangerines, so we're just gonna put them here in this container. Yeah. Like this. So for this one, there is no need for you to actually close your container, guys. There is no need to close the container. So we just put it like this in the fridge. So for my apples, I didn't buy many apples. Actually, I didn't buy apples yesterday, so we are left with only 2. So we're just gonna put them in this plastic. Okay. And then I'll use my fork. Just get some air in because they also need to breathe. Okay, so these are actually the apples that we have in the house. So now for storing peppers, this is how I'm gonna be storing them. I bought a lot of peppers, so I'm gonna be putting them in different containers or plastics. We are using these plastic Okay, this is the plastic that Ziploc plastic or Ziploc bag. You can actually use any plastic that you have. So I'm gonna be using this Ziploc bag. Okay, guys. Because I bought many of these papers, so I need to know how I'm gonna store them. So mostly I'll just use this Ziploc plastics. Okay. Also, you make sure that stays there. Okay. So for storing my tomatoes, I'll be using the same thing from the fridge container or the fridge shelf. That's what I'm gonna be using. So I'll just show you how we actually do it. But if I need to have more fridge organizers, I would actually really like to use them because it's actually easy and it makes everything looks good. So I'm gonna be using a paper towel. First, I dust this thing with a paper towel on like this. Okay, like this. Okay, you put your paper towel there, and then you take your your tomatoes. So I've also learned also from another YouTuber that this thing is not supposed to look to be on top. I mean, like this. So when you're placing your tomatoes, you should place them like this. Okay. 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 That are not in the plastic, I will just go ahead and put them here nicely. If you have any mangoes, this is how you're gonna store them. My kids really love mangoes, so this is how I store them. I do notice that I don't have enough big ziplocs in the house, so I have these small ones. So next, I've got konjac for making stews, for adding, to our stews. So this is how I'm just gonna be. Just take everything is just to keep your food fresh after you make this, guys. So yeah. Also, you can also put them in a Ziploc bag. Then after that, we close. I can't find my lid for this one, but you put them and then. And then for the onions and garlic and all, so this is actually rosemary, what you call it? These are rosemary leaves. So I bought them when they were still fresh, but now they are dry. So when I have time, just sit down and do this. And then I'll put them in a container. So the container that I am going to be using is this one. So it's this one. So this is a spice container. So I'll be using this one also. And then I'll put the rosemary leaf inside so that they don't get too wet. Okay. And then for already my garlic, my ginger is no longer that fresh, but you can still use it. So what you can do is you can chop it also and put it in the fridge and put it in the what we call this. Because I totally forgot that I had some ginger. Okay. So I still have more. So you're not going to throw them away. If I had a grinder, I was gonna make a powder with this, but I don't have, and I didn't buy actually more ginger because I knew that I had some ginger. So what I will do is I'll ask my helper to unpeel this, and then we see what we can do with it, or we can after unpeeling this, we'll put it in this. Okay, just show you, and then we put in the fridge or in a glass bottle. We have those ones. We are going to recycle. We have two actually, and then we can make our ginger paste. Okay, but since we don't have a blender and all, we'll just cut it nicely into cubes, and then we put it in a plastic block. Okay, guys, and then for the onions, I just like to put them in this basket. It has really been working. I put this in some congee and I really like it. And also this is where I put the garlic, because this one they can stay fresh. Unlike ginger is really different. So yeah. Then next time when I have what you call this, a blender, then I can actually make my ginger paste, or the grinder or whatever it is to make a ginger paste and garlic paste. Then I can do it. Maybe that God willingly, maybe that will be for next year. For this time, I'm not buying any gadgets. It's for the house. And then for also these what you call this? What is this? Yeah, for my avocados also, I just like to put them just anywhere, even on my counter. You don't need to refrigerate them, or you can also refrigerate them if you want. Just one or two. Like I don't buy much because I'm the only one who eats avocados. Okay, so like today I'm just gonna be having this one avocado. So I'll just like to do this. Then I put it in the fridge. Hope it's so well. Then you just put it away in the fridge. Because it's only me who actually eats this avocado. And I don't like it, so I don't know why. So okay. Now for the potatoes. This thing works wonderful. I just like to put it there because potatoes don't need to be put in a closed space. They need to breathe. So that's where I put the potatoes so that they stay fresh for a long time. Actually, you can also put something under like a newspaper or a card box, but I don't have that. And yeah, it has worked. They stay long like that. Because potatoes don't like moisture. If you introduce them to too much moisture, they easily go bad. So yeah, this is how we just our potatoes. Yeah. Okay guys, so next I'm gonna be showing you how I store this beetroot. So I'm the only one who actually eats beetroot also in this house. So you just go ahead and cut this. If you want, you can also boil it and put in a jar. But this is how I usually do it myself. Okay. So after that, I'll just take my plastic, put my beetroot inside. If you have a big plastic, you can use others. For me today, I don't have, but I need to store my things, so that's why I'm actually using it. Okay, this is the beetroot. Next, I'm gonna be showing you how I store cucumbers. I've actually learned this recently, also on YouTube. So this is how, okay, you take your paper towel, okay, then you wrap around your cucumbers. And cucumbers are actually big, they are really big cucumbers, okay. And I bought a lot, and my kids really love cucumbers, so that's why I had to buy these ones because they were actually affordable yesterday. So if you have a plastic, then you put them in a plastic. So make sure that they are completely red. Okay. So the whole reason is to eat your food. We want to eat our fruit and vegetables fresh, right? So that is why I'm actually showing you guys how I try uh, to keep these things, these vegetables and fruit fresh for my family to enjoy them while they are still fresh. Okay. Yeah. So I think on YouTube they say they can go for almost 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, I'm sure they'll be finished by then. But at least they'll be having them, they'll be eating them fresh. Okay.